yourself tomorrow?
I'm fixing that. Okay, tell me what you can see, Sharon.
Nothing now. We could talk about money.
We are going to talk about money, honey. Let's talk about the money, honey.
I like it.
Let's talk about the money. So I've had a couple of questions. I've been trying to hit up Robin, about all my little money questions, and I figure maybe I'm not the only one. So let's talk about the money. So our outcomes for today is to learn about the many ways that customers are paying for their purchases. I'm sure all of you know some of these. Our second outcome for today is to learn about how to record these purchases made through the various apps. We're going to learn a few tips and tricks, and then Robin's going to talk to us about how to get ready for tax time, because that's always my not so awesome area right there. Let's see. So let's talk about this page. People now are making payments 1,200 different ways. They're not always using cash. I don't know who's writing checks. I'm sure somebody does, but I don't know who's writing checks. But they're using PayPal, Apple Pay, which I just learned how to use, Google Pay, Cash App, which became my favorite, Venmo, Square has a paying thing, Zelle is one of my other favorites, and Mary Kay users, consultants, have ProPay. Mm-hmm. All these different ways you can get some money. But then, we need to know about that. So congratulations! Woo! You've had a party. It was either in person, on Zoom, a text party, Facebook Live. Now your customers are ready to pay. How do we record these transactions? I asked Robin if people were even writing sales slips anymore, because, that money goes from their phone to my phone. I don't need to write a thing.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, you do for tax wrap.
That's what I found out.
Yeah.
That's what I found out. The tax people might ask you for those slips. And then I asked Robin, do we even record it on the weekly accomplishment sheet? Like, where does it go? Voila, the old sales slip. And trust me, it'll work for the new one too. So I just made up a fake one. This customer, Susie Q, ordered 2 charcoal masks and a travel size of the Volume Firm, Time-Wise Repair Volume Firm set. Came out to $87.98. Robin said this: you're going to have to take your little magic pen and write used Venmo, used Cash App, PayPal, find it on ProPay. You're going to have to write down where your money went, because you might have money stored up in these apps and your bank account doesn't show the same amount. Which brings me to another point. Right here, this is your weekly accomplishment sheet. We can write it here too, right, Robin? Write it on here just the same.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Write it on here. Fill out all your little boxes, but then somewhere on this sheet, you need to write down how these people paid, so you know where your money is. You know where it went. So now I want to take a minute to talk about some tips and tricks. They're just a few, but they're pretty important. Ta-da! This one. First tip: never store large amounts of money until later. Like, you don't want to deposit it until you get to $50, or you don't want to deposit until you get to $100. No, ma'am. Deposit it within 24 hours. In fact, do it that night. Couple of reasons for that. Let's talk about Cash App first.
Mm-hmm.
Lock your Cash App. I didn't know I could do that until 3 months ago.
All right, tell us how.
I'm going to tell you how. Stay tuned, honey. I'm going to tell you how. On the opening screen, you're going to click your picture. So let me show you my opening screen. It's beautiful. Da-da-da. Here is camera. Here's your opening screen.
Uh-huh.
You see that little picture of yourself in the corner?
Uh-huh.
Touch it.
Uh-huh.
When you touch it, go down to privacy and security.
Mm-hmm.
Slide that little button so that your security lock now is green and the button has, I'll try to fix that. And the button, there you go. You want your button like that.
Okay.
That means you now have to put in a PIN number that you can remember.
Mm-hmm.
And every time there's a transaction to be made, whether you're paying somebody or somebody, whether you're paying somebody paying you got to put in your PIN number. That's a way to authenticate that it's you using the app and not Joe Blow somewhere else.
All right.
The other thing is use their free debit card. They offer one now. And that way you can take your banking account information off the app.
Mm-hmm.
So if for some reason you get hacked and your bank account is connected to your Cash App, they can take everything you have.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm in the process of ordering that free debit card so I can take my banking account information off my Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
Take it off the Cash App.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let's look at Apple Pay. Apple Pay was pretty smart. They use fingerprinting and Face ID to authenticate that it's you using your phone to make these purchases.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Zelle is connected to banks. So if you do something weird with Zelle, they're going to call and say, hey, Miss Jones, you sure you made this purchase over in Kansas? You bought lunch for 30 people?
No, ma'am.
They will call you. That's right. They will call you. So, yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. And also just jumping back to Cash App right quick. Also, what people don't know with Cash App, right there where you link your bank,
Yes.
you can link and unlink your bank. Like if you've got to link it to put money on there,
Mm-hmm.
after you put the money on the Cash App, unlink your bank card.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know that one. So I'm glad you're here tonight. So again, don't store large amounts of money. If someone pays you, they buy a set and some other things, it comes out to $250, you cash that out tonight. Don't wait. Cash it out. All right, so like I said, with all of them, please deposit within 24 hours. I do mine the same night. Let me tell you what I learned. PayPal is not a bank. It's not insured by FDIC. Neither is Venmo. Neither is Cash App. And that's one of my favorites. So what happened was, little short story, I went to the bank, someone Cash Apped me, went to the bank, said, hey, I don't understand it. Do I have the money or I don't have the money? Like, I don't understand how to do this. And the guy said, I'm sorry, we can't help you. He said, that's a third-party thing. That's not connected to FDIC. We can't help you. We legally can't help you with that. Good luck. Maybe there's a number you can call. And oh my gosh.
No.
Rude much.
So that's what they told me at the bank. So that actually happened to me. But then the guy stepped to the side and said, I can help you with that because I use it too. So he was the one that told me a couple of things about Cash App. But yeah, these are not linked to FDIC. If you lose your money, if you send it to the wrong person, good luck to you. Maybe there's a phone number you can call.
No.
But I'm just telling you. Let's talk about these friends. These people are backed by FDIC. That's your Apple Pay, your Zelle, your ProPay, Google Pay, and Square. Square, backed by the FDIC. If your money goes to the wrong person, your money can be tracked. It can be withdrawn from them and put back with you. These people will keep up with your money. Okay? So relax. You got this. Relax. Relate. Release. You got this. So go ahead. Make better decisions. Keep your planner in your hands. Be the boss of your money. Money, honey. Be the boss of your money.
I love it so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And that was just my last quote. I like my eyelashes as black as my coffee and as long as a list of people who drive me crazy.
All right. So I need to get this on a video, I need to record